All right, Shalom. First thing I want to do is give all honor and glory to Yahweh
Yahweh
by
by
Hashem,
Shem,
Yahweh
Yahweh
Shai
Shai
by
by
Hashem
Shem
Kakodash.
Kakadash.
Second thing I want to do is give double honors to all the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to all of you brothers that are pushing this truth with both sincerity and with charity. All right, so I'm the brother Mashaba with the cadet brother,
Yasharalaba.
and we're coming back at you with another video. So this video is going to be about how we all have our own lot. So basically, in this truth, on our road to salvation, the Lord, y'all puts us in different positions, man. Y'all gives us our own road, our own deal, our own talents. All right. So, like, let's say, you may think since you're a cameraman, you're not that big of a deal. Well, if there's no camera, how is it gonna go, you know, on the internet for people to see? All right, and the cameraman, they also make sure the mic is good. All right, how people finna hear what the prophet's saying if there's no mic? All right, so yeah, but let me start at verse 3.
All right, God, this is Romans 12:3. For I say, though the grace given unto me, every man that is among you, not think of himself more highly than
He ought to think.
he ought to think, but to think soberly according to Yahweh hath dealt to every man the measure of faith.
All right, so another thing is, like, in this truth, we can't be thinking of ourselves, higher than we are. All right, just because, we may be higher ranking than the brothers, we still all going through the same thing. We all going through the curses. The Lord, He chastises us all. All right, nobody's, special. All right. Yeah, there's still order. There are brothers higher ranking than other brothers, but at the end of the day, we all going through the same thing, trying to get to the same place, the kingdom. All right. Say Amashiach. All right, but keep on reading in verse 4.
All right. So as we have many members in one body, and all members not in the same office, so we, being many, are in one body in Mashiach, and every one member one of another.
Hold on, stop. All right. So yeah, man, we are one body. All right. So we the body of Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. So the mouth, the ears, the fingers, the feet, man. And even the organs inside. Those are all needed, right? All those organs and those parts, they gotta be operating at their full capacity, man. Cause imagine if we didn't have thumbs. All right, we couldn't do a lot of things, or at least more efficiently if we didn't have thumbs. All right, imagine if we didn't have feet, we couldn't walk. It would have to crawl. All right, every body part is important. As I said, the cameraman is very important. Don't think just because you're not on the other side of the line yet and you're just a cameraman that you're not important. All of the body, all the parts are needed. All right, finish it out.
God, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecies, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith.
All right, so yeah, man, some brothers, they may be better brothers with the Hebrew. They may be better with the history, like under the elders in our camp. Elder Malcolm. He's very good with the history. All right, some brothers, they may be good with herbs. You know, giving just like tips on life and things of that nature. All right, man, we all got talents that the Lord has given us. All right, so we got to be able to be thankful for those talents that the Lord gave us, and also use them to that full ability. Don't take your talent for granted. All right. Now I'm gonna read this. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 12. I'm gonna start at verse 4. Now there are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit, like I just said. All right. And there are differences of administrations, but the same Lord. And there are diversities of operations, but it is the same power which worketh all in all. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to every man to profit withal. For to one is given by the Spirit the word of wisdom, to another the word of knowledge by the same Spirit, to another faith by the same Spirit, to another the gifts of healing by the same Spirit, to another the working of miracles, to another prophecy, to another the discerning of spirits, to another divers kinds of tongues, to another the interpretation of tongues. So, like I said, some other brothers are very good at Hebrew, or, brothers, they may be good at, interpreting languages, from other people, prophesying in other languages. All right, but let me keep on going. But all these worketh that one and the self same Spirit, dividing to every man severely as he will. For as the body is one, and hath many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is a Mashiach. For by one Spirit are we all baptized into one body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, whether we bonded or free. And those Gentiles is talking about Israelite Gentiles, all right, and have been all made to drink into one Spirit. For the body is not one member, but many. All right. If the foot shall say, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? And also, yeah, man, let me say something. If let's say, like, for example, you were a nose hair, but you trying to be a goddamn finger. You know how important nose hairs are. They keep that bacteria from outside coming in the nose, getting you sick more. People, they like to pluck them out or whatever, but those nose hairs are really helpful, man. So yeah, man, you gotta stay in your lot, man. Don't get jealous or envious of another brother because he doing something different, or what he's doing may seem more meaningful than what you do. But really, all in all, it's just as what you're doing is just as important, man. So yeah, all right. Let me let me continue. All right, because I am not the hand, I am not of the body. It's therefore not of the body. And if the ear shall say, because I am not the eye, I am not of the body, is it therefore not of the body? If the whole body were an eye, where were the hearing? If the whole were hearing, where were the smelling? So yeah, man. All right, let me continue. Well, hold on. Let me break it down real quick. So it's saying, if everybody was, good at one thing, then where the other talents at, So that's what that scripture is saying. Let me finish it off with verse 18. But now hath Yahweh set the members, every one of them, in the body as it hath pleased him. So yeah, man, Lord, he set you up that way. He set you up to be a hand or a foot, or or the tongue, man. But what you're doing is very important. Whatever position the Lord got you in. All right, whatever talent or gift the Lord, put you in, man, or gave you. All right, so yeah. All right, you have 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 27.
All right. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and 27. If any man speak in an unknown tongue, let it be by two, or at most by three, and by the course, and let one be,
and let one interpret.
Let one interpret.
I'm down to verse 29.
29. All right.
Yeah.
Let the prophets speak, 2 or 3, and let the others judge.
All right. So yeah, man. Let the prophets prophesy. Let the judges judge. You know, at verse 27 said you know, and let one interpret. So yeah, man. Let's say, you know, Spanish speaking brothers, you know, and there's an interpreter, you know, interpreting to English speaking crowd. All right, that those English speakers can understand what those Spanish brothers are saying by, you know, what the interpreter is telling them, man. Because if they can't understand what they're saying, then they're not learning. All right. But you know, the Spanish brothers, they're doing their job by prophesying, and the interpreter is doing his job by interpreting. All right, so yeah, man, that's all I really wanted to get into today. You know, so you know, just stick with what you got, man. Lord, He gave you, He put you in the position you in for a reason. All right, don't think because you know you're not the highest in ranking, you're not important, man. Because that's not what it is. All right, you could still be, you know, a disciple, or you know, not even across the line yet, but somebody, they can literally learn the truth from you, man. Somebody can literally be saved because of you. All right, just you know, just like how another brother can bring, you know, somebody outside truth, then you can do that, man. If you know, stick to the words of the Lord and the scriptures, you know, and teach them out of scriptures, man. So yeah, man. Cause well, that was the point. So yeah. But with that, I want to say shalom. But first, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Second thing I want to do is give double honors to all the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And salutations to all of you brothers that are pushing this truth, Salakia, with sincerity and with charity. Shalom, stay faithful, and a Bible ball.